morning, and I've got a lot to do today. I've got a van full of pipes and parts. I'm going to put a rotate kit on this old 140 LC3. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy the video, give it a like as well. Right, let's crack on. Right, so first job, I'm going to run steel pipes all the way up the boom. So this is where the block's going to mount. I've tapped those holes out there, M10s, and all these blocks up the boom I've got to clean up with this tap. Even on the newer machines, or the brand new machines, it's always a good idea just to run a tap through. So I've got that one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down at the bottom of the boom. It is time consuming, but you're only one broken bolt away from having a bad day, so if I do this, it might save us a bit of trouble later on. So my parts man at Carlisle's done an absolutely tremendous job for us. When he's gone through the rotate kit, it comes in a big box, and he's divided everything up into sort of sections. So this box here is the arm section, so it goes onto there. It's got a box there for running the pipes up the boom. Another box, another bag of pilot piping and things like that. It's it'd be an hour or so just going through everything and putting all the O-rings onto fittings and things like that. So it saves a heck of a lot of time. So that's a great job. Right, we'll get this metal piping, run up the boom. Right, that's the pipe work run up the boom. It all looks very nice. These holes took a heck of a lot of tapping out to get the bolts to go in nicely. But that's it. That's sort of, to me anyway, that's the hard work done, getting those pipes run up there, because it's always a pain getting the bolt holes cleaned out. Now I need to run some rubber hoses over onto that bracket there. There's a bracket in my kit. Those pipes will then run round the back of the valve chest and into the pump bay. So I'll get them running now. Right, we're mid-afternoon. My boxes of bits are slowly getting smaller and smaller. So what I've been on with under here is I've been fitting this EPPR valve. So the wiring's already on the machine for it. I just plugged the 2 solenoid coils in there. So when you rock your thumb wheel to work the rotate, that sends a signal into this solenoid or this solenoid, and that sends a pilot feed through at the back. So this is where your 2 pipes go to. One here and the other one here. I've still tightened them up yet. So yeah, when you energize those solenoid coils over there, it'll either shoot oil this side and move the spool that way, or it'll shoot oil that way and move that way. And then these 2 hoses here, they're the ones that go way up the boom to your grab. So that's the worst of it. Well, that's most of it done now. What I need to do now is put the rotate pump on. The rotate pump will provide that valve with a pressure Then there's a tank feed to come off it into the tank line to go to the hydraulic cooler. And then that's the messy bit down there. Take that bung out of there and put a pressure feed, put a hydraulic oil feed into the pump. So yeah, we've only really an hour or so left. We're getting on well. Pipes are all on, pumps on, everything is fitted, apart from the odd P-clip here and there. But what I like to save till last is taking that bung out of there and then trying to get that pipe on quick as possible, because that's going to drain the hydraulic tank. There is a cap that you can get that blocks off the suction pipe, but you've still got what's left in here that'll drain out. So I like to take my chances, get it done quick, avoid getting too wet with oil. Well, I won't be putting that boiler suit on again tomorrow. I think, yeah, that is soaking. And that is why I pack a spare change of trousers and a spare top as well, because, whoa, there's no worse than being sat driving and being all soggy. So, there we go, outfit change, first outfit change of the videos. Right, I've got this on. It was as bad as I expected. There's no pressure behind that bung really. It's just the weight of the oil in the tank pushing it out. So that's it all on now. It wasn't. I mean, I've done a lot worse. I mean, I've literally covered the whole floor. So that little bit there will sweep up. But yeah, that's all the pipes on now. So I've got a few P-clips just to tidy this pipe work up here that I've put in, and all the belly plates will be to go back on, and that'll be me done. So I've actually no idea what time it is. It's one of those jobs where you just put your head down and crack on. It normally takes me about 8 hours or so to do, but with all the parts being in the right boxes, it's certainly saved a lot of time. Hey, it's only 4 o'clock. And I was here for, what was it, 9:30, 9:45. So, right, I'm going to grab a bite to eat before I get the rest of this done. Right, that's me done for the day. Not a bad job. What time is it? It is 5 to 5, so it'll be about 5:30 when I get home. Not too shabby. Tomorrow I've got tracks and rollers to go on 8.5 ton digger. Just local to Carlisle as well, so that'll be a nice little job. Crack that off while the weather is good. So yep, I'll see you in the morning. Wednesday morning, and it's going to be a different day to what was advertised yesterday. I had a message from my service manager up at HQ wondering if I was available to go to a 225 with an adblue fault. So that machine's down, and this track job isn't urgent, so we're going to go and get a look at that. I've got some of the parts that I think I might need at Carlisle, so I'm going to have to run up to Dumfries and collect them before I can head back out in the opposite direction. So I suppose my day won't properly start till about 11:30. So yeah, it's just one of them. Right, that's me finished that job. It was the AdBlue quality sensor that was faulty with that digger. The great thing about the Doosan engine software is I'm able to see what the machine thinks the quality is. So when I went into it, I could see the machine thought the quality was 29% urea. And when I dipped the tank and put it on my refractometer, it was reading 32.5%. So that told me that the quality sensor was adrift a bit. I also noticed as well, when I first keyed on, the AdBlue level was showing about 75% full. And by the time I'd sort of gone into looking at what the percentage quality was, it had decided it was full. And then before I knocked the ignition off to go and check the AdBlue quality, it was reading half full. So the quality and level sensor, it's all one piece, so I've replaced it. And yeah, the nice thing again is that I can verify that the sensor is reading correctly. So when I plugged the new sensor in, look at the laptop, and it was reading 32, well, it was 32.7% in this case. So I know that the part that I've changed has been faulty, as opposed to putting it on it, letting it work for a week, and then finding out in a week's time whether or not I've successfully fixed it. So I'm confident that that machine's way back to work now for a good long time. Right, I'm sort of away up in the Scottish borders at the minute. It's an absolutely glorious day. I'm gonna go to another job, which is sort of a just passing job. It's an intermittent engine fault, and it's for the EGR temp sensor. I've had a bit of bother with these sensors before, so I'll nip up there. It doesn't put the machine into a limp mode or anything like that. It's just an intermittent engine management light that flashes on occasionally. So I don't think I'll get closer this week, and I said I'd be up there at some point this week, so I'll go and get that done, and that'll probably put an end to the day. So we'll see you when I get up there. Just pulled up for a bite to eat and make a couple of phone calls, and what a time to be alive. Look at that. Not a bad view from the office today. You fast forget when it's pouring with rain and windy. You fast forget these sorts of days. Makes a nice change. Right, onwards. Right, made it to my digger. This is an intermittent engine warning light coming on the dash. Fault, and of course I'm here just now and it isn't doing it, but let's go into the error codes. There we go. Right, failure information, failure log. We've got a few, but these top two here, these pressure sensor ones, not concerned about those. I bet if you went to every single Doosan digger, you would see these two. Not too worried about them. Right, exhaust gas recirculation temperature voltage above normal. It's happened 17 times, and that suggests a broken wire or something sort of flickering on and off. So we'll go into the engine bay and have a look. Right, I've got to the bottom of my problem. This little short bit of loom here, when I opened up this, I cut that cable tie and these cable ties, and when I shook this bit of harness here going to this EGR temperature sensor, I was getting the fault flicker up on the dash occasionally. So what I've done is I've cut out the bad bit of wire which runs from here up to the plug, and I've soldered in a new bit of twin core wire onto the sensor. So when I move that now and rock it, there's no error codes popping up. What I've just noticed before I hit go, looks like I've got a coolant leak. So I'll undo that and try and reset it a bit, or at least look at the pipe and try and see if it's split. Right, that seems a lot better. I know there's a bit of water down in that corner there, but it's up here where it was leaking around that bit there. So happy days, bonus job. Right, back up. it's 4:45 now. I've got an hour and 40 minutes back down to Carlisle, so I'll call it a day there. Thanks very much everybody that has already subscribed, and thanks very much everybody that are new subscribers. And if you've enjoyed the video and you haven't subscribed yet, just click that subscribe button, and it's completely free and doesn't cost you anything. All it does is it gives you a little notification on your YouTube app when the new videos are out, which are every Monday night, Wednesday night and Friday night. You can also follow me on Instagram, Ali's Digger Diary. Right, that's all that jargon out the way. Thanks very much again, and see you tomorrow.